껍질을 까야 돼. 까죠.
아, 상당히 있어요.
이거를 파스타로 해도 맛있을 거야. 근데
at the ballroom in the Grace Hotel. In a song there was shock, there was trembling, and I heard a voice saying all is well. And in the heart of it all you were smiling. I can't take myself was your evening sigh, and by 3 past midnight you were crying. The next day you met a stranger kind, with good words to those parts that were lying. You're beguiling. I would come alive when you come to me, in this heart, in this stone, like an ocean. And when you arrive, for all those thirsty, red as wine, rich as ocean.